Keep G, your shit free, man. This is a message for the youth out here in the urban city communities. You know, the senseless gang banging gun violence is like a plague, right? You got girls beating up to fight. Girls that once was friends or associates, right? Meeting up to do a big brawl, 50 to 60 people out there. How many cameras you think was in the air recording that situation, egging it on? Not one said, girl, we're not going to go out there and fight. Somebody got to be smart and say, let me out the car, though. Let me out the car, though. No, we ain't going over there. Before they loaded them cars up and headed over there to go fight. Never gave thought in how the shit can go left real quick. You got guys with guns going to girl fights. Chaperoning, egging the violence on. Now, no one said, no, we're not going to go over there. And none of the girls that was over there said, nah, girl, don't go outside. You ain't got to fight her. No one used their head in the situation. And this the outcomes you get down there every time. This ain't the first time. This not going to be the last time incidents going to happen like this. I don't know if the young lady was partaking in the fight or she was a spectator. But either way it go, it didn't end well. My condolences go out to the young girl, family, her young son, which just lost his daddy last month due to gun violence. At 1 year old, the guy grew up parentless. Now grandma and granddad got to step in to be daddy and mama in the situation. And anytime you got guns involved, something bad gonna occur. Please believe that. Dude, we gotta be the only race that go on social media and act an ass. Want to show who the roughest? Or the women want to degrade themselves on these social media platforms? Because every time you turn around, they got their ass in the air. Is that all you got to offer a man? Ask yourself that before you go live with that video with your ass in the air. Is this all I got to offer a man? Not, I'm a good mother, hard-working woman, God-fearing woman, but this is what I got to offer you. Now the video is going viral, circulating across the internet. It is this huge big fight in the black community, and guns being drawn at a girl fight, letting off over 100 rounds. The shit sound like popcorn or a Rimbacher. When you used to put it in a ball and put the butt in there and put a top on it and sit there and wait till the kernels got hot to start popping. That what it sound like. You feel me? Shit serious, bro. busy apartment complex, artillery being used like that. And you got countless peoples out there to watch the fight, to cheer the fight. You thinking you're going to see a fight, right? Then you end up becoming a victim to senseless gun violence. When we came up, we always taught, don't run to no fight, cause anything gonna happen at that fight. And if it's not your business, don't you get in it. But that's different between my generation and this generation. These guys react without thinking. But sometimes you got to think before you react. That's the main thing. Think before you react. Before you pull that trigger. Before you get in the car and drive to go engage in a big fight. Think. You got time to think before you get there. Is it the right thing I'm doing? Yeah, she said this about me. Or she might be having entanglement with my baby father. Or such and such, you feel me? But you got time to think before you come out your apartment to come out to the street and fight. Battle royal. Because she lost her life. Either partaking in the fight or spectating the fight. I don't know all the circumstances to the cause of her death, but I know it ain't had to end like that. Laying on that pavement like that, man. But this video is surfacing. And let off like 100 rounds in an apartment complex, bro. Don't know how many folks' cars got damaged. The apartments got damaged. Bullets went in. Innocent people, apartments out there. Lil Jojo sitting on the bed playing Fortnite in his room. Bullet fly by. He not engaging in the fight or none of that activity. You're involving other people into y'all ignorance. And nowadays they made national news and it broke the internet. The Birmingham Police Department now, they got to do their best to solve this crime. There's too many witnesses out there on the scene. Somebody gonna call the hotline and say, I seen so-and-so with a gun. Or so-and-so was out there and cash in on that reward. Because this one here can't get swept up under the rug. Because it was put into the public eye. It put smut on the city. They're trying to bring tourists in to make money, to fix the roads, tear down some abandoned houses in your neighborhood. And the system of violence taking away all the money making, the tourism. Now, Birmingham is a beautiful city. Plenty of activities downtown you can go indulge in. The water park, the Galleria, Cheesecake Factory. And I heard bad reviews about that. I got a video about that. So I want to suggest you go spend your money at the Cheesecake Factory if you knew the backdrop. But us as people got to start thinking better. Young black men got to think better, man. Think before you react. second guess yourself. So whatever you got to do before you pull that trigger, cause there's cameras everywhere. This ain't the day and time I came up with, wasn't no cameras. And you get away with a lot of crimes. In my era, this old head era, you call it. But there is the era for the crash out. This young generation with this self-snitching music and brazen shootings on camera. There's gonna come a time when we gonna wake up. But is it gonna be too late? They say, when it gonna get better? But it ain't gonna get better, like Tupac said. Because it keep getting worse in this city. Only time this city is making national news when it's for stupidity, ignorance on black crime, black on black genocide against one of us. 9 times 10 gonna be young people. People not living, young guys not living to be 40, my age. They dying early. So if you got a 15-year-old and all the way up to goddamn 21-year-old, right now you're a parent at home, and you know little JoJo out here in these streets doing wrong, prepare yourself now. If you're not trying to step in and intervene in the actions he's taking in the street. Prepare yourself for that day when he call you from a jail cell or the coroner calling you saying, I need you to come to view your child's body. Start preparing yourself early, parents, if you're not giving the best effort to raise your kids. Just because they can cook their own noodles, that don't mean they're a responsible young adult. Responsible young adults will reach a certain age, say, Mama, take me down here to the McDonald's so I get a job. So get some income to take the burden off their parents' shoulders. Mom, you ain't worry about me no more. You can spend that little extra money on Tutu and Ray Ray. This school year, I got to buy my own school clothes. That's the generation I was raised in. But this generation here, motherfuckers still 25, staying at home, and ain't never worked a job. They walk around with sticks all day. But to get on the job and you put that weed eater in their hand, or a goddamn edge them, we call them sticks on at my workplace, stick talk. Weed eater, they goddamn edge them. And the motherfucker act like they can't tote it. But on video, bouncing around with AKs and Dracos, they hold them sticks very well. And those sticks, they'll goddamn get them sent to the graveyard or goddamn 100 years in prison. You stick on the job, I'm trying to get the young niggas told, gonna get money in their pocket. Give them that new car. Give them a new apartment. Get them back to take care of their family. They 1-year-old, 2-year-old, you feel me? But they run from that stick down. Because this generation don't know nothing about work. To go knock on somebody's door, hey, can I rake your yard, cut your grass? You want to cover your homeless? This generation, if you're doing it, you're a goofy. You're a lame. You get shunned upon for making grown man decisions at a young age, trying to better yourself in these black communities. Guys too ashamed to play football now, basketball, because they're going to be looked at as a goofy in their neighborhood. The shooters and the killers get more praise than the guy that graduated going to college. The roles have reversed. But like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Keep it G, man. Shit free.